It was a similar sight in Taiwan as Taipei 101 sparked into a kaleidoscope of colour against an inky night sky. As parts of Australia are ablaze amid relentless wildfires, a political firestorm focused on Sydney's display. But the fireworks did go off over the city's harbour bridge. Bright lights amid dark days. And in Scotland, an alternative take on New Year's celebrations. A flaming, spinning spectacular you shouldn't try at home. Gareth Barlow, BBC News.
Just taking you back to the scene in New York, Times Square, as around 1 million people there celebrating New Year's, which has hit New York on the east coast of the United States. Lots of people enjoying the ball drop at the stroke of midnight there. They would have been gathering for many, many hours to get a good view, and we saw some fireworks there as well. People, I'm sure, will be celebrating into the night New Year's in the United States. Now, don't forget, if you want to have a look at how the world has been celebrating the beginning of 2020, just go to our website, bbc.com/news. So you can see what's been happening around the world, as well as world leaders' New Year's message, including, of course, the message from London and the message from the UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson. Now, in other news, the United States has announced the immediate
like lemon drops high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, and the dream that you dare to. Clouds of white and the brightness of day. I like the dark and I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
A decade! It's a new decade! It's crazy! New York! That's 2020!
And this for me is the most extraordinary, like 15 minutes in New York City every year.
Right now, it's a real sweet, tender, gentle
it really is.
New York City.
And it's so fascinating because I grew up in New York City. I never came here as a kid. I never had been here, and I always kind of hated New Year's Eve. And coming here, it brings me back every year just to witness this.
Piece about
Once you've
after
done it,
midnight.
there's no. I've got something for you. Actually, it's not for you. I was in London for Christmas, and you needs to be looked after, and he'll watch over him.
He's a beefeater bear. I love it. Or he's not a beefeater. He's a Coldstream Guard.
Yes.
Yes.
He knows his Coldstream Guards.
Believe me.
He
I
loves
wish
a
I did.
costume. She loves a costume.
And this is for Lily.
That's very sweet.
For Lily the dog.
Thank you.
Who doesn't love clothes for dogs? Anderson is such a dog clothes guy.
I do sort of feel like dogs have existed for thousands of years without clothes, and somehow they made it.
He sent me boots for my dog today. I'm like, he has
I will
feet.
pay good money to watch you put it on.
Yeah.
I would like to see that too, Richard. Boy, you looked very sharp.
I know.
I
tonight.
mean, my God, that
This
tux.
is your midnight drag?
I don't do drag except it's Christmas.
No, I don't.
No, this is the one for
It's a very British thing. Only at Christmas. It's like the royal family. They only do it at Christmas.
No, I believe in dressing up properly for the
Yes.
occasion.
Yes, we
2020
know.
is going to be a good year.
You think?
2020.
Yes?
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to most in 2020?
Oh, it's easy. I'm getting married.
Mazel tov.
That's
Mazel tov,
awesome.
Thank you.
When?
When?
Have you set a date?
In March in London, and then other events as the year goes on.
Other events. I love it. That's great.
Wow.
Yeah.
Green card
congratulations.
Shameless.
That's
since you
great.
ask.
Congratulations.
That's
I'm
awesome.
So happy
That's
for
so
you.
great.
That's
He's a Brit?
Yeah.
great.
Awesome.
What are you looking forward to?
I am looking forward to just more time with my son. Tomorrow morning, we are heading out somewhere warm together.
Nice.
And I'm going to just hang with him and chill out. And he's at a really cool age right now where he's trying to walk and smiling a lot. He loves Anderson.
Great kid.
And he's a good boy. What are you
Yeah.
looking forward to this year?
The honest answer? So I always thought I would die by 50 because my dad died at 50. So my plan was always up to 50. So when I hit 50,
Yeah.
well, no,
boy.
I'm sorry. You wanted an honest answer. It's not a depressing thing.
No, I know. Okay.
And so I realized, okay, I did everything I wanted to do, and I've lived an extraordinary life, but I want a second act. I want something new and something different, and I'm very much incredibly excited about discovering what that may be.
I am excited about watching you discover that and gently helping you along the way. And speaking of gentle guidance, Randy K is live in Key West.
Yes.
I think Sushi is there. Oh my God, Randy.
Sweetie.
Oh my God,
Randy. Oh, Randy.
Oh boy.
Sweetie, I have been here before. I know what you're going through.
I am having the best
Doesn't
time
end well.
because
That's
you
all I'm
are here
saying.
this year, and it is a tradition that I kiss the correspondent.
Oh! Love you!
I
We are
mean,
having the best time.
nothing,
Take a look at
Randy.
this crowd.
Yes. Oh my God, Randy.
Randy changed clothes, I think.
Well, she was
We
bathed
are
in
having the
gin.
best
Yes,
time.
rum.
So yes, of course
Yes.
she changed
We're at
clothes.
the Bourbon
I
Street
think it was
Bar.
gin. It may have been some other.
We're having a wonderful time. And Anderson, we wish you'd come down here with us next year.
Oh, see, Anderson and
I
Andy,
would-
they need
if-
you here.
Yes.
So maybe they'll
We would love to be there.
We need you.
Although it's hard to beat New Year's Eve.
I know,
Yes.
they're freezing their
If
buns
you
up
if
in
you
Times
got in the
Square.
shoe, if you got in the shoe, they can get in the
Oh,
shoe.
they can get in the shoe.
Let's
I
give
bet
them a
Sushi
deer.
would let them get in the shoe. Not me,
Absolutely.
but maybe them.
She's the old lady in the shoe,
Yeah.
right?
Should we dance it up? Woo! Happy New Year!
Okay, Randy K is
I mean,
feeling no
yeah,
pain.
okay.
What does Randy K usually cover on CNN?
Everything. She's
Okay.
great. She's
All
a
right.
great correspondent.
Okay, more celebrities, more celebrating when we come back. And Christina Aguilera performs Welcome
And
to 2020.
You'll bring in the new
everybody.
year in Nashville coming up at the top of the next hour.
Oh, good morning.
I'm going home today.
We're happy every time you go home. BDMS Healthcare Network, the accessible quality hospital network that covers Thailand and the region. BDMS.
there is a clear pattern on how governments and leaders use the power in their hands. Will this change Europe? Demonstrations erupted over unemployment. There could be some very serious national security questions. Living and working in the US right now gives me an important perspective as an outsider looking in. I'm Robin Kono in Atlanta, and this is CNN.
This is the 100 Club, our look at companies that are 100 years old or older. Before Panasonic made all of these, it made this. A simple, affordable electrical device that carried power from light sockets to appliances.
People used to take electricity from ceiling light.
It was a product to bring electricity to the masses, according to company historian Masahiro Ezaki. It was also the beginning of what would become an electronics industry giant, founded by Konosuke Matsushita in Osaka, Japan. The 1920s were a big decade, with the introduction of both the electric iron and an electric light for bikes. Just years later, a slew of new products were introduced, including its first washing machine, refrigerator, and television. The company grew to be a global household name, officially becoming Panasonic in 2008.
And none has arrived.
To fight against terrorism, to protect Russia's... As a little boy.
There, another shot.